What's up, world? You're tuned into 423 FM. You already know we've got you covered with your daily dose of celebrity drama. Now let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 423. So I did a video a couple months back about Kehlani and Keyshia Cole supposedly not liking one another, which led to Kehlani removing Keyshia from their collaboration All Me when it came time to shoot and release the music video. Well, it turns out that while all of this was happening, the Oakland singer was losing another friendship over the same song, and now all of that information is coming to the surface. Kehlani and Kamaiyah, who is also from Oakland, used to be really close friends to the point where people actually thought they were dating last year because they were always together. Part of that, I'm sure, had to do with Kehlani's relationship with YG, because Kamaiyah was signed to his label and they were super close, but they definitely formed their own sisterhood and were open about how much they loved each other on social media. And they were even supposed to drop an entire collaboration project together.
You can call me whenever you wanna kick it. I'ma make it crazy so you always miss it. Leave a taste up on your tongue, every reminiscent. I'm the reason why your pussy ain't tripping.
Since then, it's been quiet for these two, who seemingly went from constantly flaunting their friendship to not speaking about one another at all. So of course, fans started to ask what happened, and this week, Kamaiyah confirmed they are no longer friends. In this first Instagram Live clip, Kamaiyah implies that Kehlani isn't even really from Oakland, without saying names, obviously, but everyone knows who she's talking about. After that, when fans in the chat started to ask what happened, she admits that she and Kehlani haven't been friends in a minute, and she knows why.
I'm from High Street, 3170, apartment 303, verified. Keyshia could tell you where she from in the 80s. Tell me where that other person from. Period, nigga, on everything. On everything. And I don't answer no questions. I ain't answering no questions. That nigga know what it is. It's up. It's been up for a while now. Y'all keep asking me questions. I don't fuck with her at all. At all. She know why. That's that.
Kamaiyah hopped back onto Instagram Live the next day to talk about the beef in more detail, though she still doesn't say what happened that initially led to their falling out. Like I mentioned before, these two were supposed to do a whole collaboration project together, but that ended up getting scrapped once the two were no longer friends. All Me, Kehlani's song with Keyshia Cole, was recorded with Kamaiyah as a part of their joint project, and even though Kamaiyah voted to scrap all the songs they did together, Kehlani released All Me anyway, but without Kamaiyah on it. In this next clip, Kamaiyah says that after whatever falling out they had, she still considered Kehlani a sister, but her releasing their music on her own after they decided not to was the last straw. Plus, she claims Kehlani called her black and ghetto, and other things that made their friendship irreconcilable.
Would have been me just bowing down and being like, all right, I'm gonna just use this cover and let it come out. So I didn't do that. So next thing happened was she started hyping up one of the records from the project. Like, y'all want this, y'all want this. It was a record with me, her, and Keyshia Cole. And I started getting offended because I felt like, yo, if we're not doing the project, then none of the music should come out. Because that's how talented I am. I feel like if I'm talented enough to go record some new music and not use any of that music, that's how I felt. I was okay with not ever putting any of that music out. I'm like, none of this music has to ever come out. If we're not doing the project, I can walk away from it and stand on that as an artist. So she decides that she's going to put out the record, and she takes me off and leaves Keyshia. The problem was that made us fall out was I felt like it should have never came out. And that's what our beef stems from, was her putting out All Me. I never wanted All Me to come out, and she wanted All Me to come out regardless. And that's the real tea. I've never used her. I've never used anybody. If I used her, I would have put out the version with me on it. I would have tried to use that for streams. I never did that. I never even addressed this. You feel me? It was our song. We did a project together. We recorded that in the studio together in the 400 studio in Las Vegas. So all of this that I'm upset and I'm trying to use her, what did I use you for? What did I get out of our friendship? If anything, I was genuine. I loved you. I still considered you a sister. My problem came from the disrespect. It started getting out of hand. It was on some, oh, you're black, you're ghetto, you're not tasteful. Like, this is not good. This is not good. I don't like this. So I'm like, all right, whatever. It don't ever have to come out. Now we at where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I apologize. I'm a woman. Like, you know, I shouldn't have threatened her or whatever. But rightfully so. You know, when you're upset and you're angry, things come out the wrong way. That's the thing that comes out. But that's why I was upset about it. Because I felt like all me shouldn't have came out if we not doing the project. I never released none of the music. She said, fuck it, and then put the music out. So all this stuff that's on the blogs about me, running up budgets and all this extra stuff and trying to use her for streams and things of that nature. How did I use you for streams if I never put out the other version of All Me With Me on it? It's not like I don't have that version. I have the version of that record. I chose not to do that specifically because I didn't want people thinking I was clout chasing. The only reason things got addressed on my live yesterday is because people kept asking me.
Those allegations are what made Kehlani reply, taking to Twitter to respond to Kamaiyah's IG live. She wrote, I refuse to keep letting this fly because it's a very unsafe, dangerous lie. I'm black, my daughter is black, my father is black, half my family is black, and this woman was a sister to me. But I, all of a sudden, become colorist in a business conversation. Please think, please. She went on to say, then there's, are we surprised? You can just say you don't like me or I'm not your cup of tea. You don't have to spread a dangerously false lie that could be really heartbreaking for my kid to read one day or really heartbreaking for my black fans. It's just all around sad. She ended up deleting those tweets before sending out another message saying she was going to address every topic of discussion, every public everything from the past few years in an upcoming interview, and until then, she's getting off Twitter. Kehlani went on to say, as for any deleted tweets, it's because it's all a serious topic that deserves a real-life, bigger conversation with words you can hear coming from my mouth, not reading, which can be photoshopped, manipulated, etc. I've seen it all. Okay, thank you, talk soon, I love you. So that's where the story ends as of now. Like I said, it's unclear why Kamaiyah and Kehlani had a falling out in the first place that led them to scrapping an entire project, but I would assume it has something to do with YG, since Kamaiyah left his label while he and Kehlani were still dating. As for Kehlani's big interview, there's no word on when that'll come out, but I can't wait because I can already tell that she is not gonna hold back. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this. Was Kehlani shady for releasing All Me without Kamaiyah after they recorded it together? And what do you think led to them dissolving their friendship in the first place? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, subscribe to the 423 for more videos, and if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.